Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. 2.6 means ships, and it means ship hangar tours, and that sort of jazz. And we're going to be looking at all of them, but today we're looking at the Herald. The beautiful Drake Herald, $85. It should be available again with 2.6 going live to purchase. Probably around that price again, hopefully staying there. It's got three size 3 hard points, so you can actually put a gun on each of its wings, and on its front nose. So you could put 3 size 3 fixed there, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can grab up the weapon menu. See if the Panthers there. A load of Panthers there, fixed Panthers if you wanted. It depends if you're a gimbaled user or a fixed gun user. It's got loads and loads of missiles. As standard, it comes with 16 size 1 missiles, I believe. Look at these. But you might be able to mess around with that. But yeah, so the missile ordnance having those like 16 size 1s is a bit crazy. So you can constantly keep people off your tails as they implement more missiles into the game as well. I suspect we'll be able to get much more agile missiles to be able to kind of put pressure on people to not engage. And that's the joy of the Herald. We'll have a look at its speed and ability to dogfight in a minute. But it's got these like information banks here. Obviously the data pods and the information gathering stuff isn't in-game yet, but it will be probably soon. With 3.0 coming out, we'll start to see more and more gameplay mechanics implemented after that. But that 3.0, for me, I believe that will be coming out almost certainly first quarter next year. Let us have a look inside the Herald. So inside the beautiful Herald, we have this very original alien-looking kind of interior. And we've seen it a couple of times before in ATV and that sort of stuff. But Drake are very chunky, Russian military kind of feeling, sort of whatever works. And I do like this kind of military feel to all of the Drake stuff, like modern day military. But the trellis work with the wires coming down, with exposed components, stuff that just works. Now this console can be used here, and people can pass by. There's bunk beds. And we've got a toilet and a sink here. All the amenities that you need. First aid and supplies like that. But you can also see like the padded walls. The stuff that Drake does. It doesn't then put a bulkhead or a panel over that. It just leaves them exposed. It leaves that cloth exposed. Here we've got all your components that you'll be able to take out and remove and mess around with if they get damaged in transit or if you need to put in a new component. I think the ship looks beautiful. These seats, I believe these seats are... Well, this one especially is using the universal animations. This one not so much, because this is a slidey seat. And let's jump into the slidey seat. So this... I'm not sure if that shares animations with any other ship. Now, with 2.6 as well, we have new cameras. And the camera angles just feel smoother when you're moving the camera around. I'm absolutely loving the Herald. It used to be asymmetrical. And now, well, I suppose it's got the door on one side, so it's asymmetrical in that sense. But it's a symmetrical, beautiful-looking tick now. And I think that cockpit and just the ship in general are amazing. And it probably is my favourite bang-for-buck gameplay ship for $85. Well, let's jump into Arena Commander, Pirate Swarm, in fact, and see how she actually performs. But I think there's going to be a lot of gameplay there. And I think that it's going to be a racer, because it can go so fast in a single direction. Let's just jump in and see. So there are some things I want to look at in Pirate Swarm. So we're basically fighting human ships instead. New flight models, obviously, or at least new flight balance. So all the ships are going a lot slower. The weapons and shields and hull and all that sort of stuff, all that time to kill has obviously changed as well. Now, I really like the Herald. Basically, boost mode, or afterburner mode, which allows you to go faster, has been merged with cruise mode. So in just standard combat situations now, and in Arena Commander and in and all that sort of jazz, you can use your shift key, your afterburner key, to go at those cruise speeds. So although that flight model might have halved the standard combat speeds of people moving around, so you're moving a lot slower normally, you can boost up to huge speeds, up to 1,000 at the moment, I think, in the Herald. Alright, let's just kill this Aurora quick. I was just messing around there. So we can also press X to boost. Now boost basically gives our thrusters a bit of a boost, a bit more energy, some overpowered thrust, as it were. So we basically turn faster and maneuver faster. But if we want to go in a direction quicker, in a specific direction, we would use afterburn. We would use the shift key and not X, and we can use both together. And it's that kind of maneuvering. The basic combat now is significantly easier. It's like, oh, everyone can fight now. But the high-end combat, it is still high-end. Obviously, even missiles have been rebalanced. Everything's had to be rebalanced because I can go at thousands just at the touch of a button. It does consume my boost fuel, though. As we can see, my afterburn fuel. It's all the same fuel, as we can see on the top left of the main HUD in the middle. And once I get up to that speed above normal, it will consume fuel slower than if I was actually actively boosting or actively using afterburner. So, yeah. And the idea there is that I basically keep my speed if I want to, and keep my super fast speed. Obviously, if I turn or whatever, that does reduce my speed. But using the afterburner in any given direction will give me a nice speed boost, even if I'm trying to go that way. Whoa, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Screw you, ball. They are my bane still. Even with the reduced speed flight model, still ramming into walls. Cuz noob. But those new cameras are also in, and they look rather fantastic, I feel. Look at that. Hold Z to move the camera around more smoothly. To have a look around your ship. You can see the laser coming out of the individual, actual individual barrels of the gun. Isn't that cool? Yeah, but that's basically the Herald. Like, I think it's an absolutely fantastic ship. Ooh. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't like... But yeah, guys, that was basically the Herald. I really like it. So, obviously you can put loads of size 2s on it if you want it gimbaled, and it works fine gimbaled. It is a ship mainly for getting away from stuff rather than combat, but it's just against AI in Vandal Swarm and Pirate Swarm. I quite like it because it gets you to your targets faster than other players can get to there, and it's got enough firepower to be able to take them out. I wouldn't suggest using all Panthers like I've used here. I just wanted to show off the new effects, pew 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 pew, and the new way they fire. And all guns are going to have to be relearnt basically because they've changed everything. But it's pretty cool. I really like it. New HUDs look pretty clean, pretty smart. Back into relative mode. Let's just kill this guy quick. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, let's show you off missile cam as well, actually. Let's do that quick. Have a missile from the missile cam. Hopefully this will hit something. No? Where are you going? Where's he going? Have another missile so it actually hits you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Well, I mean, that's one way of ending the game. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Anyway, that was the Heralds. I love it. I think it's a beautiful ship. Woo! Thanks, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really does help me. We'll be looking at all the other ships and all the other game mechanics and everything properly in other videos. You take care, guys, and I will see you in the verse.